Hi, so my name is Ashley Kimble, and today I will be discussing with you the Lyon hypothesis, also how that relates to the tortoiseshell cats. The Lyon hypothesis is the hypothesis that gene dosage imbalance between males and females, because of the presence of the two X chromosomes in females, as opposed to only the one in males, is compensated for by random inactivation of one of the X chromosomes in the somatic cells of the females. The inactivation of the X chromosome is what eventually becomes the Barr body, which I will show an example here. The Barr body is seen in this diagram as this little black splotch that is missing from the overall somatic cell. Also means that due to that Barr body, that females are a mosaic for traits on the X chromosome. With tortoiseshell and cats, for example, it is an X-linked trait. This means that it is an expression of the phenotype of the X-linked recessive disorders in the females. Let's do an example pedigree of the tortoiseshell cats. So we know that this example, one of the X's is going to have a big B, which that produces the black pigment, where the little b is going to produce your yellow or orange pigment. This explains why it is an X-linked trait, because you're going to have both a big X and a big B and a little b being expressed on these X's. In cats, the fur pigmentation gene is X-linked, and depending on which copy of the X chromosome in each cell chooses to leave active, that is what results in either an orange or a black pigment coat. This therefore explains furthermore why the phenotype for tortoiseshell is an X inactivation. So for an example pedigree, we're going to cross a yellow short-haired female with a black heterozygous long-haired male. So for the female, she's going to have phenotypes for color as X with a little b, X with a little b. For her hair, she's going to have X little h and X little h. For the male, he's going to have X big B and a Y. The big B is going to be on the X because it's going to be linked with that X. And for his hair, he's also going to have X big H and Y little h. So if you read these together in a Punnett square, you will see that all of your daughters are going to be tortoiseshell because they have that X with a big B and X with a little b. And when you do the Punnett square for the hair type, you're going to see that your daughters are also going to be long-haired, heterozygous long-haired, just like their dad, with one X having an H and the other X having a little h. And if you go back to color for the sons, you will see that your sons are going to be yellow colored, and they're also going to be short-haired because of this X with a little h and Y with a little h.